Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation and one of its largest economies, stands at a defining moment. As 2025 draws to a close, the country faces a mix of progress and persistent challenges, from economic fluctuations and security instability to infrastructure gaps and educational setbacks. These intertwined issues continue to shape the daily lives of over 220 million Nigerians. Economic pressure and the cost of living. After years of inflationary spikes, Nigeria's economy is beginning to show slight relief. The National Bureau of Statistics reported an 18.02% inflation rate in September 2025, marking the sixth consecutive month of decline. While the drop offers a glimmer of hope, the reality for most citizens remains tough. In bustling markets from Lagos to Kano, traders still struggle with fluctuating food prices, fuel scarcity, and erratic exchange rates. The government's decision to ban raw shea nut exports aims to encourage local processing and boost domestic industries, but critics argue that without strong infrastructure and power supply, such policies may have limited short-term impact. Prices are still high, said Amina Yusuf, a grain seller at the Mile 12 market in Lagos. Even if inflation drops, transport and storage costs are killing us. We need electricity and stable fuel prices to really feel the change. Security challenges and civil unrest. Across the country, security remains one of Nigeria's greatest challenges. The Northwest continues to experience violent attacks by armed groups, with the most recent ambush in Zamfara State claiming 8 lives, including police officers. Meanwhile, protests have erupted in major cities like Abuja and Onitsha, as supporters demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the Banned Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. Police responded with tear gas and water cannons, heightening tensions and raising questions about the government's handling of civil dissent. Security experts warn that unless unemployment, poverty, and regional inequalities are addressed, unrest could continue to threaten both stability and investor confidence. Education in crisis. Nigeria's education sector remains under strain as the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, launched another strike in October, citing unpaid allowances and neglected infrastructure. For many students, the repeated shutdown of universities has created frustration and uncertainty. The strike adds to the already severe teacher shortage, reportedly nearly 200,000 educators nationwide, further deepening the learning crisis. "We're losing valuable time," said Chijioke Nadi, a final-year student at the University of Lagos. "Each strike pushes us back months, and employers don't wait for us." Experts warn that the prolonged instability in education could undermine the nation's future workforce, creativity, and innovation potential. Infrastructure and safety concerns. Infrastructure challenges continue to expose systemic weaknesses. In early October, a boat accident on the Niger River in Kogi State claimed at least 26 lives. Investigations revealed that the vessel was overloaded and lacked basic safety equipment, a recurring issue in riverine communities. Similarly, disruptions in gas supply recently reduced national electricity generation to around 3,200 megawatts, plunging several regions into blackout and slowing down both residential and industrial productivity. Nigeria's growing urban centers continue to expand rapidly, but without adequate power, transport, and safety infrastructure, sustainable growth remains elusive. The road ahead. Despite the challenges, Nigeria's story is not one of despair but of resilience. From young entrepreneurs in tech hubs like Lagos and Abuja to farmers adopting innovative methods in the north, Nigerians continue to adapt and push forward. Business leaders and policymakers emphasize that inclusive governance, localized investment, and transparent leadership are critical for unlocking Nigeria's vast potential. As one analyst put it, Nigeria's problems are complex, but they are not insurmountable. The key is consistency, in policy, in leadership, and in the courage to reform. In summary, Nigeria stands at a crossroads, a nation brimming with opportunity but weighed down by persistent systemic issues. The coming months will test whether ongoing reforms and partnerships can truly transform Africa's most populous country into the powerhouse it strives to be.